you know what never
Kia ora
loses
guys and girls, we're here playing some more Uncharted for a Thief's End, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to earn one of the hidden trophies, not a Cairn in the world, haha puns. The details say knock over all rock cairns in Madagascar. I'm not sure if that's how you meant to say that word, but that's how I'm saying it. So for this one we're going to be in chapter 10, which is called the 12 Towers. Now a cairn is these rock piles that you'll see over the place. There are 16 of them in this level, and you just want to knock them down. So that's the first one that we just knocked over right there, and we're just going to continue on. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to try and keep a continuous stream. I'm just going to cut out the combat and all that sort of stuff, so that's why this video is 10 minutes, even though the level could take you a lot longer. And just another note as we're heading to the second rock pile is that if you're using chapter select to go back through and do this, the ones that you have already knocked down in your previous playthrough will stay knocked down, so they won't re-erect themselves. So here is the second one just coming up here. I'm just going to point that out. There it is right there. We just knocked it over, and we're just heading to the third one now. Now the third and fourth one and fifth one are pretty close together. They're just down by this bridge down here, so you just head down the river, and right at the end of this river there's a blocked end, and you just want to turn around once you get to that to your right, and you'll actually see this rock cairn just right here. I'm just going to call them rock piles from now on because I don't know if that's how I'm saying the word right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to climb up this slippery, steep little bit now, and once you get to the top of this, you'll be at the start of the bridge, and there will be another rock pile just under the shadiness of the tree. No, it's not in the shadiness of the tree, it's actually in the open, isn't it? So there it is right there, just on top of this rock. So you just want to hit that one over. Then all you need to do is head across the bridge. Once you get to the other side of the bridge, this one I believe is under the tree, and there is the rock pile, and this one's a kind of bit harder to get. You can hop out of the vehicle and shoot it or whatever. I'm just going to keep driving and just drive in the right spot so that I can actually hit it with my vehicle, so I don't have to waste time getting in and out of the vehicle. And now what we're going to do is you just want to keep heading this way. So if you just stay on these rocky areas, it's a lot easier to get over this part here, because you got a lot more traction on the surface.
There we go.
So just around here you're going to come over to a cliff. You just want to drop down that cliff, and once you drop down there, what you can do is you can just drive around here, and there is a little steep part, and this is totally the way that you're meant to be going, so you unlikely miss this one on your first playthrough if you know to hit these. But if you don't know to hit these, then you obviously could have missed it. So from here what we're going to do is just go to the seventh one. It is just straight ahead, just upstream a little bit. There'll be another little ramp, rock ramp, and then you'll just get to another little cliff, and it'll just be on the right of us. So there we go, we're just going to go up here, then across the stream, and there is the rock ramp I was talking about, and the storm will move under you, so just be careful not to fall off. And then here it is right here. I miss it, so I have to try again, and there we go, we got it. So the eighth one is actually after the winch section, so we're just going to keep driving until we hit the winch section. So from here you just want to drive around the corner and just keep heading through this trail. It's kind of like, it's narrow enough and linear enough so that you can't stray off too far. From here you'll definitely be going this way and to be able to get to the next section of the game. And if you have done this level before, then you'll definitely know that this is the way you're meant to go. I'm pretty sure you can't go any other way. And once you just get over here, you'll just drop down a little bit just to make sure that you can't go back that way. And then we're just going to hop out and going to get the winch out. So we're going to just do this. I'm going to leave this in here just so you guys can see it. And in case you guys are just leaving this video running right next to you while you are trying to do it, so then you can be like, oh, I'll just do it at the same time. I don't have to pause and play and pause and play. That's the whole point, the reason I tried to do it like this. But then I did cut out the combat sequences because it just makes this video a lot longer. So just jump back in your vehicle, drive up the slippery slope with the winch. It takes a while, it's quite slow as we're going up. I love the banter between these guys during these sections. It's just great, isn't it? It's so funny. So now that you're up here, just hop back out, take the winch off, and then let go of it. So press circle to let go of it, and it'll wind itself back up. And now just continue on. So the 8th one is just a little bit up here. So once you go over this little ridge here, and I think you drop down a little cliff. Maybe not. No, you don't. So, oh yeah, you kind of do. So there's a little kind of cinematic thing, so you get a bit of a view, and then just drop down this cliff. That's the cliff that I was thinking of, and then go around this corner. And just on the left hand side of us there is the rock pile right there, so we're just going to hit that one. That is number 8, and so now we head to the 9th one. It is not very far away. Just keep heading down the track until you reach a little kind of watery area, which is just up here. And just keep following the track up to the top area just up here, and then just turn to your left and you'll find it right there. So you can just drive off the cliff. You won't ever flip the vehicle. I don't think you can flip the vehicle. You can definitely, I think, kill each other if you drive off a too steep a cliff or off the edge of something, but I don't think you can do much of that. So here's a combat sequence, so I'm just going to cut that out and then get back in the vehicle. So from here what we're going to do is we're just going to head down this section here and continue on with the level. You guys obviously probably know where to go, and we're just going to go over this bridge, and you probably know what's going to happen with this bridge. It is going to break on us. So what we need to do is just need to get our winch out, grab this, put it around. Now what you could do is you can put it around one and then pull, and one and then pull, but what you can actually do is you can actually go around both of them and then pull them down together. I remember watching someone do that, and then they thought about it afterwards and like, oh, maybe you could have done both of them at the same time. So now we're just going to pull this down, and once it falls down we can just drive up. And from here the 10th one isn't very far away. It is just up here and around the corner a little bit. So just there's a slippery part here, so this is a little bit difficult to drive on. As you can see, that's why I'm just sliding all over the place. And then just above this little area by this big rock in the middle of the road, so just around this corner, and on the left hand side of this rock there is one right there, and that is number 10. So the 11th one is just a bit further ahead, so just head down this way and you'll get a little kind of little cutscene sort of thing. So you got this bit, so they'll just talk about it, and then if you just press L3 I'm pretty sure, you'll get a little cutscene, and then there we go. We're going to go over here, just hit the one right in front of us, and that is it there. So the 12th one, you just keep heading up this way. This is probably the one that is hardest to find, mainly because it's off the track. All the other ones are kind of on the track on the way that you need to go, but this one is actually on a side section, so just be aware of that. So this is probably the one that most people miss during their playthrough. So just head up this track, keep going around, you just find this little area where you can drive across over here, head towards these trees, and then there is a little like statue thingy up here. Just keep heading towards that. That's kind of the corner of the ridge, so you're just going to have to turn to your left. And around here, you just want to keep to your left as much as possible and go to the left of this tree. So once you go to the left of this tree, you'll end up going up this section a bit further. Now you could get out of your vehicle and walk up here, but why walk when you can drive? So, and then on the left hand side of this building, this rubble of a building, there is a rock pile right there.
It's called a cairn.
There we go, it's called a cairn. I think I've been saying it right. So from here what we're going to do is we're just going to head down here. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut to the next one. We're just going to go down the cliff. So once we get close to this tree, just head down the cliff. Make sure you're on the right hand side of the tree just there. And as you can see, there's this rock just on the ground right here. And there's a rock pile just sitting on top of it right there. The next one, the 14th one, sorry, is very close to us. We just head this way, and the 15th one isn't far behind that. But then the 16th one is after a combat sequence. So once we've done this one right here, so just above this little thing, you can get that there, the little like ramp cliff thingy, and then you just head down this way. This bit gets a bit narrow, so just don't fall off the edge, and then just go around the corner, go left, and just keep going left until you get this part, the grassy area, and then turn to your right, and it's just on this little ledge right here, this rock face. So once you hit that one, you just got to actually smash it. You will get that 15th one, and the 16th one, the very final one, is after this combat sequence. So if you just head this way, you'll get to this part, and there will be a combat sequence. So you have to hop out of the vehicle and do a whole bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip over that. So I think I just hop out of the vehicle, and then we hop back back into the vehicle. And from here, what you want to do is just head to the end. It's not very far away. If you've already earned the trophy, then good on you. Very good. Because I'm pretty sure, because it does count them, like depending on, like if you use the chapter select and you go back through, the ones that you already hit are already downed. And so if you just got the one that you missed, then you should have earned the trophy, I'm pretty sure. So once you hit this last one, then you'll get this trophy. If that one you've also missed. So where's the trophy? There it is. Not a Cairn in the world. So that's all I'm going to do for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have now been able to earn this trophy. And now it's time for me to say see you guys and girls, and see you in the next video.
Gonna take a look around. Oh, if that was a test, what do you suppose it was testing exactly? Eat plastic. I can practically see my house from up here.